right, we're going to start from the bottom because this is where the magic happens. This is where you set it up completely. Now, it took me about 2 hours. Now, they do give you an Allen wrench with a Phillips, but bring your own tools because it's not strong enough. It's real small. You got to bring your own tools. So I suggest you bring a wireless. Now, it does have instructions, very thorough, but I did messed up on the legs itself, all right? The legs have to have a hole, right? If you put the hole on the outside, you're doing it wrong. So that's why we're starting with the video upside down, because that had to take it over there and put it on that side so the legs can be fixed, because the hole's right here. If you guys can see it, this is where the hole actually obtains the structure integrity, right? So make sure you set that up. I was gonna skip it, but I didn't want to do that. Adjustable feet at the bottom. Another secure area here, a crossbar, so it could secure the actual anything you set up on here, right? Now, this is a conference room, so if you guys see the bottom, you could do cable management on the bottom. Now, every screw fit in perfectly on everything. Now, you are going to have complications here on this bracket here where you set up, because you got to make sure they're even and leveled, all right? Suggest you maybe put a carpet or something so it could balance the whole thing, even it out. If you have uneven floors, you're going to have an issue. Now, one thing, I try to coordinate the colors, the stripes, the lines, but you can't. This is how it is. I was trying to cross connections. You can't, because of the actual bracket in the bottom, bracket on the side, on the top, and then the corners. They have to match. Now, I set this up by myself. Like I say, it took me 2 hours. It could have taken me half if I had the right tools, but I finally got the right tools by walking and started setting this up. But by then, I just needed the last part of it. Now, I suggest you maybe get a large area where you're going to set these up. And now we're going to turn it over so you guys can see the final product and see what I'm going to use it for. All right, here's the conference room table in completion. Now, this is a beautiful conference room table. It's about over 6 feet, almost 6 feet tall, or a little bit more, over 6 feet. Now, it has 2 inputs for entries for your cable management. Now, what do you need this conference table for? I see a lot of people getting it just for podcasting, to be honest with you. Beautiful ambiance to the room itself. Now, this conference room table can sit about 7 to 8 people. Beautiful design they have. Now, scratch proof. It's a little bit glossy, so you're not going to see the scratches or anything. This is perfect to set up your computer, have a conference, and that's what we're going to do. We're actually going to set up our conference room here, and we're going to do our podcasting through here too. So not that bad if you want to do live streaming or just to have for an office meeting. And very sturdy because of the structure underneath of it. Legs are adjustable, so you could even it out completely. If it's wobbly on one end, you could just adjust it. Now, this conference room table, I'm going to use it, like I said, for podcast, reviews, and even my computer. Just setting up my computer, my 3 monitors fit perfect in here. So, large table, if you guys can see. Beautiful, outstanding. Now, the only problem is that you can't fit big boxes underneath. Very heavy duty. You could even sit on it. It's not that thick, if you notice. It's like less than an inch thick, but strong and durable. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I use this because we're going to do podcasts. And of course, I have a microphone that I always walk around with. And a boom arm, a long boom arm that's going to adjust to where I am. And of course, we have a lot of features in here. I like the actual cable management in here. On the table, this is what I did. Pass the cable underneath here. Got it out on this side. So if you want a clean look, you can do that. You could achieve this on this lap with the laptop and the boom arm. The desk hides everything. So it's just beautiful. So all you got to do is podcast and play your games, live stream. Or if you're going to be a conference call, all one.